So, welcome to our new client spotlight. Today we have Graham Skelton from Tacklebox Digital. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Excited to discuss what we've been up to.
Absolutely. So, to kick things off, I'd like to let you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you guys do at Tacklebox.
Yeah, so I'm Graham. I'm a project manager with Tacklebox Digital. We're consultants that work with small, medium-sized businesses that are looking to improve their digital footprint.
So, we've been working together for around 10 to 11 months. What were you struggling back in August of last year before signing up with us? What was your business like? What were you looking for?
The challenge for us and the benefit to working with Tecna has been the ability to offload development tasks. So what that allows me to do is actually onboard more clients and work more directly with clients and be more of a project manager, a program manager in that regard. So it's really allowed me to onboard quite a few more clients that I would normally not be able to take on. And finding Tecna was great because it's very difficult to find um, third-party support for development that you can trust and that can be client-facing. It's brought new opportunities for the clients we work with as well, because some of these things that we build would not be possible without you guys. So it's been really beneficial both ways, to not only create new opportunities for clients, but also create new opportunities for us. And it's worked really well. If we imagine it, typically it's something that can be built. So it's been super helpful.
Just for a little bit more context, the way in which we've been working together was in a wide level modality, sort of us placing our engineering resources inside of Tacklebox. So in these past few months, we've been working in many different verticals, many different industries.
Yeah, so I think one of the very first projects we brought you onto was for an event management company that had a very complex setup utilizing Notion. They had this massive Notion database that was very fragmented, and we went in there and got that all cleaned up. They were using other technologies for shift management and time tracking and workload with contractors. And other tools for accounting and all that. And we were able to kind of go in there and understand what they were trying to do and have an overall vision, and then eventually put that into action. So, where they were using Google Sheets for proposals, now all that information that they're entering into these proposals is automatically pushing to where it needs to go, creating shifts with notes that contractors can pick up. Whereas before, if they had to enter all this stuff manually, it would take hours and hours and hours to where, maybe they wouldn't even do it. To now being able to take on more complex projects in a timely manner, thus increasing their opportunity for more revenue. So that's just one, example. And even from the invoicing perspective, being able to, push out invoices automatically as opposed to writing them up one by one. Taking that timesheet data, inputting it into a spreadsheet that automatically pushes out invoices to their contractors was a huge time saver as well. So that was kind of the first project that we worked together, and it's still ongoing. It's been ongoing since our first engagement. So now we're just kind of picking away at other things. So such as when their projects reach a certain state. For example, it's going to automatically archive all that information in their Google Drives and their other softwares. Another one would be we integrated a VoIP system into their database. So pretty much all meetings, calls are logged into the system, connected to the contacts, connected to the project, and then summaries are provided through transcripts and provided into that call log. So they have an entire database of information being logged into their system, which works really well from a sales perspective and a management perspective, because you can see how busy people are, making sure that they're doing their follow-ups and everything like that. So
It's also interesting to think how there's a lot of people who obviously fear of automation and AI taking away their jobs, but actually for this couple of instances, these solutions and automations are actually helping to provide more jobs by helping with shift management and actually fulfilling all those jobs and creation of sites or managing the logistics of not only this events company but also the construction companies that we've been working with. So I think that's very interesting to think about as well.
yeah, I think it's more augmented AI. It's putting a human in charge of the AI, and it's enhancing their ability to do work and more valuable work.
100%. Okay, so last couple questions, and we can wrap this up. So, since working together for almost a year now, what have been some of the milestones that you guys have achieved, and this sort of goals that you've been able to tackle by working together and partnering?
Well, I think being able to enhance our services as opposed to being limited in our contracts to time and just doing implementation and building a process. We've really been able to lock down the ability to connect tools together better and to develop more complex scenarios. I think that's been has been a big one. I don't know if we would have taken on one client that's in HubSpot, for example, if we didn't have you guys on board, because that was a big undertaking, and the ability to kind of work together to understand exactly what we needed to do in the system, helped us learn that platform as well, to where we're able to do a lot more and actually extend the length of relationship with this client, because now the needs that they're having are getting more and more complex as we move forward. It's not just setting up their sales pipeline and their CRM and building out that process. It's okay, well, now we want to connect a GPS system to our back end sales funnel, so that when things are happening, it's updating our sales operations as well. So those types of things are really beneficial, in being able to work with someone like Tecna, and it's worked seamlessly. So it's not only has it provided new opportunities, it's also extended the life of a lot of contracts, which is great for us. Obviously that's revenue, but it's also relationships with these clients.
So, to wrap up, I have my last question, Graham. What would you say to someone that's considering working with Tecna? They're on the fence of taking the decision. What would you tell them?
Definitely recommend Tecna to anybody looking to build anything. Honestly, it's the possibilities are endless out there right now. So having an expert along the way is definitely helpful.
Thank you for that, Graham. Okay, to wrap it up, if anyone's looking to contact you guys, how can they find you?
A couple different ways. Our website is tacklebox.digital. You can reach me at my email, Graham, Graham, at tacklebox.digital. And happy to have a conversation with you if you guys wanted to know a little bit more about our work with Tecna and what to expect. And more than happy to answer any questions.
There we have it. Okay, Graham, thank you so much for your time here. And yeah, I think we can call it a day.
Yeah, thanks, Ezekiel. Appreciate the time.
You too. Bye bye.